Good afternoon, guys. It's at 2:30 p.m. Friday, and it's April 28th, 2023. So I'm recording the video early rather than waiting for 4 p.m. close. Because now there is no point trading it. After like 2:30, right? So if you wanted to get a move, early morning was the move. After that, there is no point waiting. I know price may go up to here, right? And ES may go up to here, but it's a ping pong right now. So that's why I decided to do the video earlier, right? So NQ ES, it's all about 41.53, 32.35, 16.22 for ES, right? And 32.35, 16.22 where buyers shifted yesterday to the upside. So at least above that area, buyers have a control, right? 41.53 is where the uptrend that had started from 41.07 was first time. I'm talking about yesterday, and then remaining end of the day Algos took over to take it to 67 in a slow fashion. So each of his level has their own weightage. Above 41.53 buyers are confirming from yesterday, right? Below that level till 4118 is the super aggressive buyers and super aggressive sellers. All of them are present. So if it holds above this area, in ES today, then at least we have one-sided buyers are there. So buyers are confirming. We don't have to worry about sellers anymore about that area. Okay. NQ 194 to 210 is similar to ES 53. So ES 53 is tagged with 94 to 10 in NQ, right? And 1622 is similar to this, right? And this similar to this. See, so if you look into internet, right, somewhere in Twitter or anywhere, right, you won't see this kind of information, tagging levels, so, and you can just look at this level today, just draw a line and see what happened from this tagging mechanism. Okay. And then if you want to keep it simple, and since this tagging comes when you watch price action day in day out in both indexes together, you will know when the activities happen together from which level in both. So then they become tag levels. Now then I also said if you want to keep it simple, then 40, 56, 31 and 4118. So 31 price did not get there in RTH, right? So now only 56 and 40 were in play, correct? And then I also said I do not send something good for my trading today, so I will not trade today, but I ended up trading it in SEMA counter. Okay. While I was doing walkthrough in Discord. So 40, 56, 53, right, and 194 to 10. That's the only level I highlighted about NQ, right, along with this. So 40, which is this 40, okay, and then so I think 40 got tagged during the news time. Okay, so this is like after I published the notes. Okay, so 40 got tagged here, right here at 8:30 news time, and it held it, right? So in one go price went below it, but it held it and closed above it, right? That's a 40. Then the next level was, I said, 53, right, which is this, and it was somewhere in between, right? So that's a single line levels, so you're not supposed to follow this then, you follow only the single line ones, right? If you wanna keep it simple. And then I said 56 also, right? Now you can see it here. Here first time 53, see that resistance, right? So we were watching this in the opening price action, right? So opening NQ, you can look at it. See, NQ was a troublemaker today, but we were able to navigate it, nicely. So I think folks also took a short also in NQ. Hold on. So TM, this was 210. Oops. And this line supposed to 210. Okay. Now, where is the opening? Yes, see here. So around 8:30 during the news time, I said watch 175 in NQ. Okay, so that was 175. Then it went higher to dream number, which is 210, and then it got rejection, right? So during news time till open, it just ping pong it, right? And this was aggressive buyers, super aggressive buyers area. Okay, then after open, right, price went to this area again and got rejection. So open till 944, NQ was down, right? So I think there was a very good short here that few of the members took it right here. Okay, now there was a reason for it. So 944, right? So here, so I said when NQ was going down of the open, it was at like below this dream number, between this dream number 194 to 210 is tagged with 53, right? You remember that. So when NQ was going down, coming into 194 to 10, which is technically a support because it's coming from top, ES was going higher, right? So one is going higher, other is going towards support, one is going toward resistance, because 53 it was trading below, so it is a resistance at that point in time, right? So then there is no trade because they are out of sync, right? Then 1 2 3, see price here 938, it went to 210, that was a resistance hit, right? Because now it's below it, so around 938 or so, right? So here you can see it right here, 938, see that 53 touch. Now they are both testing resistances together, see? So that was the short setup. Now both are testing if your money was to take it, but just because of ES was holding nicely higher up, I did not take a short in ES, right? And neither in NQ, but few of the members took the short targeting 175, so 175 180 they took the profit, and then rest they held it as a scaling, like tail stop. Okay, while I was watching these things, I said 47 is the line in send for ES, just because of this morning up move. If it goes below 47, then NQ will go below 175. If NQ now at here, when NQ at 944, NQ came into support, right? 175 was a support. While I was waiting for ES to come down to 47, then I would have bought it in both of them together. Okay, so and then it bounced, it didn't even, this thing didn't even come back here, right? So that was the sign that buyers are aggressive, right? So and then all I wanted to see is what, since they bounced it, I wanted to see NQ going above 210, because here it could be, see here, like this. See, this was a balance broken down, pull back to the balanced bottom, 210 was a short, you take profit here, right? Then you want this balanced bottom to hold here, instead price sliced through it, right? See here, whoever shorted it, they got in trouble here. Now this 210 can act as a support, so that's where I took the long. Okay, and at the time, if you look at it, it was around 954. There you go, see, ES was holding above 53, see that? Now 53 can act as a support. So remember, this was the important single line level, right? And then since it was a gap fill, right, obviously some sellers will be there, so went up, take the 57 was another level, right? I said, which is this, see that 57 touched it, right? Here you take the profit, and NQ 235 is also another level I gave, so which is, that was my target for this long. Okay, so at anyway I build out here, right here, right? Since I see ES poking here and come down, I build out both of them, right? Then I only did was 210, so I was watching 210 again, I took the long at 210, and then price little bit went higher, right? I said I'm going to move it, my stop to 210, I'm only defending 210, and then again it came down, break even out, right? So in a smaller time frame, this is 2 minutes, right? I was using 30-second chart, right, and 15 seconds. So I did like 2-3 times 210, two times actually. After this initial long, another 2 times I did long, and both time I got stopped out at break even. And then because it was a news time, I was trading during the news time, 9:45 and 10 o'clock, right, during that time. So yes, chances are I may get stopped out, but if it works out, it can go to 235. So 2 times break even, mornings were profit, this was a profit, right? Then during news time at 10 o'clock, ES come to 53. See that support, right, to the T. Then it bounced. That was my sign, that perfect. At the same time, NQ came to 194. Remember those tagging level, 194 and 210, right? That is what I was depending. This was a perfect opportunity. But since it was news time, right, I cannot go long right at the news time. But whatever happened during the news time, that was the sign. This sign, the moment this candle closed, I was ready to go long. I went long right here, 57, aggressively at the top. And then NQ, I took the long also from 210, and here also, at 221. Then 235 was my target, which got filled. I held it. I scaled most of them. At the same time, I scaled ES is also around 63 right here, and then ES actually I was out 100%, and then anyway I was not supposed to trade. And then 235 NQ I scaled it, and then remaining contract I scaled it at right at 261. I was out 100%. Okay, and then I said call it a day off. That's it. After that we were just observing it, till I think till 10:30. So then in downswing happened, right, which is 235. I said another level in real time I gave 235. That is in Discord. Hold on. Okay, I couldn't find that one, but 235, that was the one I gave it in real time. So here, while I was watching, at 10:40 or so something I left. So here you can see 235 held, okay, which was around 10:40, while ES was around right here 64, right? 67.71. That was the area I said to watch. Once it went above it, I said you want to see this area turning into support. So here, there was a long here also, right here, and then NQ 235, which is wrong here, was here. I think up to this time I watched it. See, then I said now you do not want to see 71 acting as a resistance, and 261, which is this line, very powerful hunting level, I don't want to see acting as a resistance. So ES went above 71, right? So I think so this one I took it actually, 67 one, 66 was my long, and NQ 235 was my long. So here, right, I built out right here. The moment NQ went down and up and then down again, I cut it right there. And ES at that time was 1056, which is right here. I cut it right here. See, now day is screwed. At this point the day is screwed. After this rejection, day is screwed up, then there is no guarantee whether it's gonna go down, ping pong, up, so definitely stop trading right here. Up to this point, buyers had a control, full control. The moment this happened from this area, right, then buyers left that control. That means now both parties will be active, and you can see it, this flush down. See that? All these buyers are gone, okay? And then here also, at this point, if you are day trading, right, it's hard to justify the long here and short here also, just due to the morning activity. See here, after looking at this, it's hard to justify the longs here and shorts here, and shorts also, because overall buyers have a control from here, right? So you can't short, you can't go long here. So that's why I said even before that your day is screwed up, right before here, so there is no trading after that, right? However, if you look at internals, right, AD was still holding up well. So that was a case for buyers, but due to this breakdown of this price action, sellers are also in control. So neither side you cannot favor, either side. That means your day is over, no more trading. After that, whatever happens is a garbage, so then you can see this reversal happen, right, which is garbage to me. This also happened. This time ES went above it. In the morning I said 82 is the target, so 82 here it got hit, right, and then it ping-ponged it, right, while NQ is still below this morning high and ES is ping-ponging. See that? So that's why you don't want to trade after this point onwards, because there is no guarantee. Even though if you go long, see, every up move equal down move, up move, down move, up move, down move. See that? You neither can short, neither can go long. Look at this. See? So you don't want to trade it here, after that point onwards. These were the only longs, that's it. And that be all for today. I'll see you now. At the end, I don't know where it's gonna go, maybe it can go here or maybe back to here, yes, it's maybe it can go up to this area or come back to this 57, 53. That's it. And that be all for today.